Yep. Tom, you've got an interview with Michael Geiger coming up. Tell us about him.
What a great kid. Guys, he's the kicker, punter, extra point, starting safety, and the starting goalie on the soccer team.
At Ottawa Hills.
And he's being recruited by, this is how good he is, Alabama, Michigan State. He's the #1 kicking prospect in the country as a junior at Ottawa Hills. Wow. He's an unbelievable kid.
Well, good. Tom talks with him. That'll be coming up next. We'll take a break. Be right back with more T Sports Report on BCSN.
All right, welcome back here on the T Sports Report. We're taking you to Big Board Friday, coming your way in just a few minutes. Well, one of the best kickers in the area is at Ottawa Hills. He's also a soccer player, and he's being recruited by some big-time schools. Tom Cole sat down with Michael Geiger earlier this week.
And it's an honor and a privilege to be with a very special guy from Ottawa Hills, Michael Geiger. Mike, we got a #4 in the program. We got to tell the folks right off the top all the things you do besides being a great student in the classroom. Give them all your athletic positions.
Well, I'm the goalkeeper on the varsity soccer team, and I play on the football team as well. I'm the kicker, punter, and I do the kickoffs, and I'm also a free safety and wide receiver.
First of all, take me into the practice deal, because you got football every day. Yeah. Does soccer practice at a different time? Do they accommodate your practice schedule in football? How does that all work out?
Yeah, they definitely accommodate a lot for me so that I can make both practices in a day. Typically, I go to soccer right after school, and I'll practice with them for an hour and 15 minutes or so, and then I'll come to the later half of football, and Coach Hartman's great about working on what I need to work on when I'm at football, so it really works out well.
Hey, Michael, what's the harder thing for you, pressure-wise, to try and kick a game-winning field goal with the clock running down, or at a soccer match when it's coming to the end and somebody's charging the goal and you got to stop the shot? And they're both pressure-packed. Yeah. Which one gets your heart pumping a little harder?
It's tough to say. I mean, field goal is like, you need so much focus, but it's really like a golf swing. It's the same stroke every time. Right. It should be just a natural situation. And I have to say, it's probably more difficult and more stressful to play goalkeeper. There's constant pressure. There's so much you have to be commanding and helping your defenders. So, I mean, both positions require a lot of pressure, but it's all right.
Where in the heck, Mike, do you get the time to be able to do it in the classroom when you're doing all these multiple sports in the same season?
It's a lot of late nights. And then when you are working and you have any free time, you have to take advantage of it. Lunches, study hall, right after school maybe, or on a game day, in between practices, anytime I can. So. All
right, take me in Michael's world. What's the subject? Yeah, I know you do great in everything, but give me an academic subject that, sometimes Mike's sitting at the table, it's 11:30 at night, and he's struggling a little bit with it. What would be one you struggle with? And we won't tell your teacher either.
Actually, I struggle with Spanish. I'm in the Spanish 4 class, and it's pretty tough at our school, and that takes a lot of time to learn a whole language, so I had to put extra time into Spanish.
Michael, it's good we're talking. I had 4 years of Spanish in college, and I'll give you what I got. This is an aggregate 4 years. Hola. So there you go. I'm gonna hand that to you. I had 4 years, and it worked for me. Yep. This is such a special experience, Mike. I actually had a couple people tell me that you're the top kicking prospect, in the country. Does that take you aback a little bit? That's an amazing compliment for a young performer.
Well, I know, through this whole process, I've met, tons of great kickers, and just to say that I'm the best kicker in the nation could be true, could not be true. In my personal opinion, I know great kickers out there. And, it's something really special. I mean, it's just cool to know that maybe schools are looking at you, your name is there, and just that you're getting recognized for your performance, and it's cool.
Mike, it says a lot about Ottawa Hills and their fine coaches that they allow you and accommodate you to do all these things, because I know certain places they say, no, you're a football player and that's it, or you're a soccer player and that's it. That's kind of neat.
Right. Well, it's really tough here. We don't have as many kids as we would like to, and it's been tough at first when in my freshman year I came in here, and they had to understand that I can help both teams. So if they want that, then they're going to have to try to make time, and they've been so understanding, and it's been a great experience for me.
And Tom, you made a point during all of that.
Yep.
The fact that Chris Hardman and the soccer coaches and everybody works together to get him on the field and everything, to me says a lot about what Ottawa Hills does. But Chris Hardman is a guy that devotes his attention in a million different places, so he understands what it's like to want to do everything.
Well, Chris, Jordan, that's a wonderful point, because Chris himself was a multiple sport athlete at Ohio Wesleyan. He's a very good baseball player, and he played basketball. He understands being a multiple sport guy. Tim Erickson, the AD, encourages his coaches to have the youngsters play multiple sports. So at Ottawa Hills, you see so many of their star athletes play, 2, 3, or more sports.
Definitely, and boy, to have the accolades he's got already, very, very impressive as a kicker.